It's soccer time in Las Vegas. After a 4-game road trip, the Las Vegas Lights are back at home in front of a capacity crowd at Cashman Field to take on Tacoma Defiance. And good evening, Matt Peterson with Andrew Driver. It's the best of old and the best of new for Las Vegas Lights. The crowds are back. Capacity crowd could happen anytime this month. And the new era, partnership with Los Angeles Football Club, the 2019 Supporters Shield winner in Major League Soccer, and a first team job for U.S. soccer legend Steve Cherundolo.
Yeah, I think it's very exciting, isn't it? First game back. The season's already underway, but I think Las Vegas really looking forward to get back to the stadium, to see the fans, and I hope the atmosphere will really drive on this team to get the result tonight.
In this new era, they train in Los Angeles, but home games at Cashman Field, and we're expecting an electric atmosphere. The fans have been revved up, and Vegas looking for its first win as we look at the players to watch for this one, beginning with LAFC forward Cal Jennings. He's a loanee from LAFC, and he's scored already this season.
Yeah, he's been well sought after. I think this is maybe his 4th team in soccer in America in the last couple of years. He's a very exciting talent and someone I think Las Vegas really needs to rely on this season to make things happen for them.
Some top quality on loan in this one from both LAFC and the Seattle Sounders. For Tacoma, it is Abdoulaye Sissoko. He's from France. He's a center back of the future for the Sounders first team.
Yes, I think we spoke to both managers yesterday. They both spoke very highly of all players on both teams, especially Abdoulaye Sissoko. 1 goal and 2 shots in the previous game against LA. Definitely a talent, and another one that I'm excited to see these young guys enjoying their soccer. I want to go and watch them play.
Players to watch presented by Nevada State College. So it's Sissoko and Jennings, 2 to watch tonight. Big crowd expected, buzz across the city all week. It's Las Vegas Lights hosting Tacoma Defiance. Lineups and kickoff when we come back.
Whoever you are, you're one of us. Whatever you want, we'll get you there. If you're not like anyone else, you're just what we're looking for. It's time to enroll in your future. Nevada State College.
You know, everybody thinks a car guy, you know, the most important thing is selling the car, but we don't work like that. We all work on a salary, and we're actually more of consultants than we are salespeople. Everybody likes being treated the same as everybody else, and I think that if you come in here, you'll feel that right away. We're going to find out what's important to you in your next car, steer you in the right direction. It's pretty easy for me, just, again, helping my customers get what they want.
Maintain the love with complimentary maintenance when you purchase or lease a new Subaru. SubaruLasVegas.com.
Believe me, with a head as big as yours, there's nothing better than the Highlander. The Highlander will seat up to 8 people.
Ooh, John has piqued Cash's interest. He got him with the economic hybrid engine. Cash is low on cash, but thankfully, John has an attractive finance offer.
I'll do anything to sell you a car.
Welcome back, Cashman Field, Las Vegas Lights. It's the home opener hosting Tacoma Defiance, and Andrew Driver. We look at the starting lineup for Las Vegas Lights FC and head coach Steve Cherundolo in this home opener. 8 loanees here from Los Angeles Football Club, and a lineup very similar to the one that lost 2-1 at San Diego Loyal. Starting lineup presented by Finlay Toyota. John Barr will do anything to sell you a car.
Yeah, so I think the linchpins of Masovsky, Duke, and Jennings are the 3 main players for the Lights tonight. Masovsky already had plenty of experience in the MLS, so you look for him to use that experience to caused problems for the Tacoma defense tonight.
Masovsky, a key player for LAFC, started 3 Champions League games for LAFC last December. Set for kickoff. Las Vegas Lights, its home opener. Tacoma Defiance going on the road. This young team is unbeaten through 3 games, but has not played a game in 3 weeks due to some cancellations due to weather. But the lights are revved up. It's 102 degrees in Las Vegas. And Tacoma actually practiced at 5 p.m. yesterday in Vegas to try to acclimatize to the heat.
So if you can acclimatize to the heat, I think you need more than 1 session at 5 p.m. to be able to do that. But as we all know, the heat in Las Vegas is a big leveler.
Referee Joseph Salinas, we're underway. Steve Cherundolo in your picture. His first home game with Las Vegas Lights. What a career. U.S. men's national team. Hanover 96. Great coaching experience over in Germany as an assistant coach with the German national team U15s. And this is his first job, and he told us by phone yesterday it was the perfect fit. Long-time relationship with John Thornton, the sporting director of LAFC, and Bob Bradley, the head coach. And now he's in charge of a professional team for the very first time after a heralded career.
Yeah, I think he will really be looking forward to try and use that experience he's had in Germany to develop these young guys' careers. He's the first time in a head coaching position, and I think I'm really looking forward to see how the team will play. Are they going to play in kind of a German style?
Talked a lot about the tactical awareness of the players. We asked about playing out of the back, and he said, oh, the players will decide based off what the opponent's doing. Really feels like a student of the game, and he wants his players to reflect that. Early opportunity. Jennings turns the corner. Jennings at the end line, squares it. Very reminiscent to the opening goal for Las Vegas Lights last weekend in San Diego. It was Jennings teeing it up, setting it up for Quezada. That time he earns a corner.
You see, that's why we called him the danger man before the game. Great pace, great power around the defender. Just couldn't get the final delivery, but great start for Las Vegas, really on the front foot.
Bryce Duke will take this corner kick. Short corner. Duke delivers, dangerous spot, it's headed over the bar. Good chance in the first 2 minutes for Las Vegas. It's Cal Jennings, has a goal and an assist this season. Acquired from Indy 11, and LAFC had to send some assets to FC Dallas to do it, but a player they really wanted who's done very well in USL with Memphis 901, and now he's a Las Vegas Lights player.
For me, that was all about the delivery by Duke. A nice little 1-2 off the corner. Probably worked on the training field, and then a great delivery in. It was possibly one of those ones where you don't want Jennings to get a touch on it. You want the delivery to go into the corner.
He just walked into your picture. Wade Weber, first-year head coach, MLS experience as a player in the late 90s, but 3 years as an assistant under John Hutchinson and Chris Little. He's been in the Sounder system for a while now, coached with the academy. Before that, 7 years director coaching with Washington Premier FC. There he is in the gray sweater. A great conversation with him about how Tacoma and the senior team Seattle Sounders have integrated youth into the Sounders, and they've done it while winning in the Western Conference and going to MLS Cups. And it seems to be a good symmetry with that club right now.
Yes, I think that's what Los Angeles are looking to do with Las Vegas as well, a similar kind of system. It's obviously all about winning at the top level, but you see Tacoma now, early in this season, have taken 2 victories in the first 3 games and are looking very good. So the experience these young guys have managed to take in USL Championship is really helping. I think you see early signs of this game. Cashman Field is a very small, tight pitch, and there's been a couple of times Tacoma have already kicked the ball out of play. You need to be on your toes in on this field due to it being so small and compact.
Well, a few loanees from Seattle, a few loanees from LAFC. It's good timing with the FIFA International break. No MLS this weekend. So ample opportunity for some young players with both teams to play in front of a good atmosphere tonight. You can see the stands already quite full. And it's great to have fans back, Andrew. Last year, First few home games, no fans, limited capacity towards the end of the season, but nothing like an atmosphere at Cashman Field in Las Vegas.
Oh, it makes all the difference. This is what sport's for, isn't it? And especially as we're talking about these young men. Last season must have been very difficult playing in the empty stadiums. To have these fans back, you can hear the atmosphere, the drums. It's great to hear, and I'm expecting to see another level of play just because they're in front of their own fans.
Free kick for Vegas, the long throw in. Came from Villanueva. A lot of continuity for Tacoma Defiance. It was Sounders 2. They changed to Tacoma Defiance a few years ago, but many of these players are in their 4th or 5th season with Tacoma and Sounders 2. Jennings is in behind. Jennings has a chance, squares it up, and it's cleared. There was 2 Tacoma defenders retreating. Jennings could have gone for goal there.
I was hoping he would go for goal. He did the unselfish thing. I just wanted him to hit it across the goalkeeper. A great run and a fantastic pass out the back. I think it was Leon. And Jennings' pace already, twice in the early stages, getting in behind of the Tacoma defense.
Good work to break the pressure from Tacoma Defiance. It's a very experienced front three. Ethan Double-Air, Sounders player. Reed Baker Whiting, also a Sounders player. And Alec Diaz, the front three. Free kick to Vegas. Julian Gaines, 18-year-old. Comes from Austin, played for Lone Star Soccer Club, then Barca Academy, Casa Grande, Arizona. Many of these Las Vegas players ties to that Casa Grande Academy. A few familiar things for John Thornton and Bob Bradley, and now Steve Cherundolo, chance at the top of the box here for Las Vegas. Local ties to Southern California, 3 in the team from UC Irvine. Little back heel, a chance is on for Jennings! Just past the near upper corner. Spectacular flick. Jennings beat the offside line as Duke put him in.
A fantastic play. I think the start of this game absolutely tremendously. Jennings again, maybe lacking a little bit of confidence because the first couple of opportunities they've had, he never capitalized. This time he went, I'm happy this time he went for the strike. Great play by Duke, but really impressive start for Las Vegas. You have to capitalize on these opportunities early though. You don't want to go 20 minutes and have not taken one of these chances.
Christian Herrera is the goalkeeper for Tacoma. He's from Las Cruces, New Mexico. He was also part of the Real Salt Lake Academy, which was just across town from the Barca Academy. But a good story with Herrera. He was on loan with the Oakland Roots last year with Tacoma. Oakland Roots were in NYSA. Now they're in the USL Championship. His loan was extended a few days before Vegas hosted Tacoma. And he's remained as the starter this year, and he's a full Tacoma player this season. Projectable player, has bounced around a bit. RSL Academy, Real Monarchs, Pachuca 2, Swope Park Rangers, OCB, Orlando Roots, and now Tacoma Defiance.
Well, these teams obviously see some quality in him. I'm guessing he's a good guy around the changing rooms as well. He's someone you want, and now he's got his chance with Tacoma. Hopefully he can build on the reputation he's already developed.
Good skill in midfield. That's Frank DeRoma, 20-year-old. Spent his youth years in Phoenix, went to ASU Prep High School. And a free kick here for Tacoma right around midfield.
Las Vegas hasn't started the game as a team that's lost 4 games in a row, have they?
No.
They seem very confident. DeRoma, as a couple of times on the ball, has seemed tricky, good on the good. The passing's been sharp. They've started this game very confident, which you wouldn't expect for a team that hasn't seemed to be in great form.
Eric Kinsner, forward. Villanueva now, well defended. Kinsner is one of the 3 at the back. Here come Las Vegas from midfield! Over the bar, very audacious from Bryce Duke, who picked it up at the center circle and really forced that man to scramble, Christian Herrera.
That word again, confidence. Bryce
Yes.
Duke has come into this game extremely confident. We saw him set up a chance earlier with a nice little flick, and this time the audacious strike from halfway line, and wasn't as far away as it could have been. A great effort.
Sissoko at the back, 21-year-old from France. He was with Tacoma last year. Here he is on the ball, number 92. 12 appearances with Tacoma. He signed a first-team contract with Seattle May 21st. So he's a first-team player now, loaned back, and really rock-solid 6'3" out of a big-time club in France.
Yeah, rock solid. I think his club in France had the likes of Thierry Henry and Anthony Martial come from it. So very good pedigree, and you see him. He's a big guy, and in the space of 2 years, he's gone from amateur football to signing professional for the MLS champions. So obviously has a lot of potential, and someone, the Sounders have obviously see that and want to see if they can develop it.
That club, CO Les Ulis, you mentioned Martial and Henry, also Patrice Evra. Now, he played with USL League 2 in 2019 before signing with the Defiance. 10 minutes in, Vegas and Tacoma. It's the home opener for Las Vegas Lights. They'll be back home on Friday. Capacity crowds allowed in Nevada now, and they're taking advantage with a good turnout here on opening night. Tony Leon. Crisostomo to the back post. Too much, but kept in. Good hustle on the far side. There's Frank DeRoma who ran it down. Clipped to the back post, headed back in, top of the area, settled down just past the far post. Cal Jennings, his third chance here in the first 11 minutes.
It's incredible, isn't it? He's getting himself into the right opportunities. This time he's hit it well. He's just pulled it past the left post, but great start from Las Vegas. Very confident, great on the ball. And the thing that is highlighted to me the most is how offensive they are. They have the three strikers, but then you have Duke right behind them, and you can see the back four in there in the Tacoma half. Here you see he's just pulled it wide. Decent strike. He's wanting a little bit of luck right now. He's had three opportunities. His head might be going down a little bit. He just needs to keep going, and he'll get his goal.
Another break here for Las Vegas Lights. Handled no problem there by Herrera.
It was a great ball from Duke. I think Masovsky ran through. Not the most confident finish first time, but Duke again, the spark in midfield, and here he is again.
And Duke lost it. Masovsky gets the start. On loan from LAFC, but he has so many ties to this area. From Henderson, Nevada, went to Liberty High School, set all sorts of records. 58 goals as a senior, a Nevada high school record. 128 career goals, also a record. Then he went to UNLV, great four-year career there. Signed originally by San Jose Earthquakes, but he spent time with Reno, 1868, the old rival of Las Vegas Lights. But a great season last year for Masovsky with LAFC, 6 MLS goals, 3 starts in the Champions League as that celebrated run for LAFC. They beat Club America and Cruz Azul, lost to Tigres in the final. He started each of those 3 games.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching him in the first game of this MLS season against Inter Miami, and he looked very sharp. I think he definitely has a lot of ability, and I'm guessing he's delighted to be here.
Well-worked ball. It's on again for Vegas. Jennings at the end line, picks his head up on his left, shot blocked. Jennings is really having his way here in the first half against Alexander Villanueva, the left wing back for Tacoma.
Again, a great direct ball from the defense straight through. His pace is causing all sorts of problems for the left back, as you mentioned. Again, a good cut inside. I like the fact that he's still going, he's still making the runs, and he's still cutting in and taking the shot himself. He showed great positivity. Not the strongest shot on his left foot, but again, positive signs from Las Vegas. They've started this game in complete control.
It's a 3-4-3 for Tacoma. The 3 center backs, Kinsner, Sissoko, and Tom Brewitt. There's Kinsner with Sissoko. And then you have Serrano as the right wing back, Alexander Villanueva as the left wing back. So perhaps too big of a gap between the three center backs and Villanueva on the left, and Jennings is taking advantage?
So they're basically lining up three strikers against the three defenders, and there's always going to be gaps into that right wing area because the left wing back has to push forward. So Jennings is capitalizing on that right now. If I was Tacoma, I'd maybe look at bringing the left wing back to left back and playing a back four just to stop those balls from being dangerous into that area.
Now, a conversation yesterday, we spoke with Steve Cherundolo. We spoke also on the opposite side with Wade Weber, and Weber had a lot of praise for Las Vegas. They've already gone to Phoenix, to Sacramento, two of the most difficult places to play in the USL Championship. They had a lead at 1-0 against San Diego. Coach Cherundolo said that Molina had a good chance to make it 2-0 in the second half before the Loyal staged the comeback. But they're a difficult team to play against. They're trying to stick with their philosophy and trying to gel as a team here in 2021.
You have to remember they have a new coach and then 4 away games to start the season. It's not it wouldn't be easy for any team. And then you throw into the fact that these guys are just getting to gel to each other. There's a few loan players that are coming in. It's early, very early stages in the season, and once they start gelling, once they get to know the coach's philosophy, the results will come. And we've seen tonight already, they're going to score goals. The quality they've had already in this game isn't a team that's lost 4 in a row. Let's be honest about that.
Danny Leyva, 18-year-old. It's a Las Vegas return for him as well. His first appearance with Tacoma this year. He's already played 6 games, including 1 start with the Sounders. But many with Las Vegas ties in this matchup tonight. Tony Leon back. Tomas Romero, his 3rd start. He's on loan from LAFC. Here's Musovski. Christian Torres. Good turn here from Frank DeRoma. DeRoma's a big part of this team. It's his 4th start already, his 5th appearance.
Yeah, you can tell he's very tidy on the ball, isn't he? He's always asking for it. He's always moving, very busy. Probably the link between the midfield and Duke and the free forwards.
Now Julian Gaines, number 2 at the right back. Good pressure there. Alec Diaz. Diaz forward. That's Ethan Double-Air, the 18-year-old running the channels. DeRoma, good work to win it back. He was sandwiched off it for a moment.
Yeah, that's nice feet, isn't he? He's very good balance. He goes from left to right. Very, very well and comfortable on the ball. All the players so far in this game have seemed very comfortable on the ball. They've seen good passing. The pitch seems a little bit sticky, so the ball isn't moving as fast as you'd like. But even in the sticky conditions, the passing and the play has been very sharp to start the game.
Well, we watched a video on Facebook, the official Facebook for Las Vegas Lights, interview with Steve Cherundolo after practice yesterday, and they said, what message do you have to the fans before the opener? As Jennings gets forward once again. Jennings still on the ball, and he said, it's not for me to send the message to the fans. I think the players will send that message on the field tomorrow.
And you've seen that the first 20 minutes they've been in the ascendancy, that they've showed directness, they've showed the effort and the will, and the fans have responded to that. The atmosphere seems fantastic to begin this game.
Bryce Duke, 20-year-old, Casa Grande, Arizona, Barca Residence Academy, another loanee from LAFC. You can see what these players have done to get to their stage in their career. Many of them bounced around several youth clubs trying to find the best fit. For Duke, it was Cisco, then Valparaiso and CCL Stars before the RSL Academy. Finally, a move to Barca Residence Academy. But Duke was in a US U18 youth national team camp a couple of Januaries ago. 11 games at LAFC last year. How about this for your pro debut? At Leon in the Champions League. February 2020, LAFC had the famous comeback in the 2nd leg in Orlando last December.
Another player with bags of ability, isn't he? Very, very well, highly fought after, and they think he's going to have a great career. And early signs today show the same. Pretty similar to DeRoma, very good on the ball, good with both feet. small in stature, but definitely makes up with it the ability they have.
Good outlet that time from Chrysostomou. USL veteran, last 2 seasons with Orange County. Good back heel here. A lot of white shirts. Here's Jennings. Jennings is in. It's an opening goal for Las Vegas Lights. Cal Jennings, 1-0 Las Vegas.
Well, there you go. He kept going, and finally he made the opportunity. The chance, the build-up play came from Duke. A nice little back heel in the early stages of the build-up, and then that man Jennings knocks it past the pace and power that we've seen so far. He's just going to be a danger, and this time the confidence to drill it home off the post, and obviously those guys delighted.
Long forward run, Alvaro Quezada.
There it is, the knock pass and the pace that left the defender for dead, and the confidence to slide it in, and he's deserved that. He's made, what, 4 chances already today, and this time he's capitalized on it, and he just needs to continue that. But great start for Las Vegas.
Those two are gaining familiarity. Last week in San Diego, Jennings set up Quezada for his opening goal. This time, Quezada doing the dirty work, Jennings scoring the goal.
Yeah, and that's what you like to see from your fullbacks, getting forward in a dangerous area. And for you sometimes see that the fullbacks in those areas, especially central, don't have the composure that Quezada had there. Great composure and a great pass into Jennings, and Jennings obviously took care of the rest.
Quezada's from Granada Hills. He played at UC Irvine. Great story, Andrew. He was drafted 68th overall this year by Los Angeles. Most of those picks drafted that late don't have a chance really in MLS, but with the opportunity now and the affiliation with Las Vegas Lights FC, Quezada been a big part of this LAFC team, and now he has a few former teammates, Roberto Molina and Chrysostomou, both former teammates of his at UC Irvine.
Yeah, it's great to see these guys coming from these areas, and you're seeing this a lot in the States now. There's different pockets of areas of the country that are developing a lot of quality, and the whole structure of US soccer is really developing these young men.
Quezada got a first-team contract. He signed on April 24th, so a loaned player to Las Vegas. But anytime you're picked 68th or that low in the draft and you earn a first-team deal in your first year, you really made an impression in that MLS preseason training camp.
Yeah, and a lot of that comes from attitude. Possibly has a great attitude, work rate. A lot of these draft players find it difficult early because the pace is a different level from college or anything they'll have played before. So, and an attitude will take you as far as you want to go, and those things make the most impression early doors on a coach in the MLS.
Good tackle to win it in midfield. Here's DeRoma now. And he's really juxtaposed with Cal Jennings. Jennings was a first-round pick by FC Dallas, number 17 overall in 2020. Dallas didn't sign him, but they retained his draft rights. So he went to Memphis, 9 goals last year. Had a great year, signed by Indy 11. LAFC wanted him, acquired him via transfer from Indy 11, but they had to send some compensation to FC Dallas. And here he is, 2 draft picks, but took very different routes to LAFC.
Yeah, completely different routes. But you can see why the interest is in Jennings, can't you already? The danger is shown, the pace and the power. Obviously, you can't train you can train the pace, but the natural strength and ability that is shown already in this game is something that not every player has, and he's obviously has a lot of potential.
Good pressure there from Las Vegas Lights. It was Tacoma trying to play out of the back, but Kinsler could not keep it in. Corner kick now. Here's the corner from Duke. Clear header back post. Well defended. It's good work on that far side. That's Julian Gaines, slow to his feet, his 4th start. Grew up in Austin, had an academy contract in 2019 with Austin Bold. It's a great mechanism for the USL Championship. You sign an academy contract with the USL team, you retain your college eligibility, but you can play professional games. So he did just that. Still only 18. Lone Star Soccer Club in Austin before Barcelona Academy in Casa Grande. So another one. Spent some youth time in Arizona, now with Las Vegas Lights.
The investment is really paying off, isn't it, in these academies? You have the one, the ING in Florida has obviously been successful. How many players in this game from the Barcelona one in Casa Grande? So it's good to see these guys are coming through, and the quality all comes together, doesn't it? Once you get these guys in the academies and they play together, they lift the standards of each other as they go along.
This is Tomo, he's the elder statesman, 24 years old, from Fontana in the Inland Empire. Played at UC Irvine 2 years at Orange County. He was the 2018 Big West Midfielder of the Year. Deep ties, United States, U14, U15 Youth National Team. Both teams will try to play. We've seen this over the years with Tacoma and now with Las Vegas Lights. They like to keep the ball. And we asked Coach Tarundolo, with the smaller dimensions of Cashman Field and some teams pressing, they said, will your team continue to play out of the back as Villanueva pushes forward? A break here for Tacoma Defiance. And the final ball just wasn't there, finally cleared away. And he said it'll be up to the players on the field to decide.
Yeah, I think they've started very well with it, haven't they? Potentially Tacoma haven't really pressured as much as Las Vegas on the other side of the pitch, and the Lights have kept really good possession so far. They haven't been in any danger of giving the ball away in their own half.
All pressure with Steve Tarundolo on the phone is very cerebral, student of the game, great time in Germany, learning from some of the best coaches. Of course, a wonderful career at Hanover, great career with the U.S. men's national team. But he's going to let these young players figure it out on the field with good coaching, but they have to solve a lot of problems on their own over the 90 minutes in those white lines.
Yeah, once they go over the white lines, it's very limited on what Tarundolo can do. It's 99% for him what he does from Monday to Friday, and you can guarantee with his experience as a player in Germany and as a coach in Germany that he will have these guys very well drilled. They'll know exactly what's expected of them before they go onto the pitch.
There's a well-timed step forward from Tom Bruin, 24-year-old from Liverpool. Tacoma FC in England before Tacoma. Just bounced over Julian Gaines. Romero good with his feet, playing out of the back as third star as the goalkeeper for Las Vegas Lights. An opening goal for Cal Jennings. He's on the ball here. Jennings away from Villanueva. Sissoko, a few touches. Pressured by Duke. Nice work to keep it on his near side. Now the whistle's blown.
It was good pressure from Duke there, wasn't it? That's what I was mentioning earlier. Tacoma hasn't had that pressure on Las Vegas. The ball wasn't great from Jennings, but the first reaction from Duke was to pressure and ended up winning the ball back in Tacoma's half and in a dangerous area. Nothing came from it, but Las Vegas showing the work rate and the reactions as soon as they lose the ball to pressure the Tacoma team, and that's what's given them the winning the ball back and having plenty of possession in this game, because they're working hard as soon as they lose it.
Remember, the goalkeeper is 21. From Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Ties to El Salvador's last club, Philadelphia Union. He signed with LAFC in February after LAFC acquired his homegrown rights from the Union for $50,000 in general allocation money. Another experienced player, played for Bethlehem Steel. 17 appearances. Duke. Here comes Masovsky. Jennings picks it up. Jennings loves to get to that end line. Jennings turns the corner again. Jennings tees it up! Over the bar. It was right there. Frank Tacoma from the penalty spot could have doubled the lead.
That man Jennings again, wasn't it? He's having a hell of a first half an hour. Unbelievable. The strength and the power. He just went past Sissoko, who we mentioned earlier in the game for being athletic and strong. He's gone past him as if he wasn't there. This time really showed the composure and the quality to lift his head. Great ball to the penalty spot. And Tacoma, who's already shown a lot of quality in this game, you would expect him to hit the target. But again, Jennings causing all sorts of problems for Tacoma.
If I'm a Lights midfielder right now and Jennings gets to the end line or begins to turn the corner, I'm sprinting toward the middle of that box because you know the ball's coming there.
The ball's coming there. You know that he's going to beat his man. That's 3 or 4 times he's created chances in this game so far, and probably on 90% of those chances he's beaten at least one man to get there. And that is a quality that in a team is where you're going to create chances. And yeah, they're going to have to take the midfield is going to have to take chances to get into the edge of the box because he's going to create them for the rest of the team.
Jennings is 24. He's from Atlanta. Played for Georgia United before going to Central Florida. Had 2 spectacular seasons with UCF. 20 goals one year, 18 goals another. His senior year, 18, tied for the national lead. 20 in 2018 was a United Soccer Coaches first team All-American. Ended his career at UCF with 46 career goals, 4th all time. And again, 17th overall pick by FC Dallas 2020. They didn't sign him. Goes to Memphis, scores 9 goals in 14 games last year. Signed by Indy 11 in December. LAFC acquired him from Indy 11 in March. A sought-after player.
You can see why, can't you? The question I would ask is, at what point, why would Dallas not take a chance with even signing him just to see how the first year of seeing him up close and seeing his abilities? Obviously, I can't speak for you. Don't understand the situations, and I don't mean that as a dig at Dallas at all. It's just it's difficult to analyze someone off a pre-season after signing on a draft pick.
Yeah, and of course the COVID-19 pandemic last year was sort of, the season started in MLS and then it shut down, and you came back with MLS is back, but you don't know what the preseason was happening with FC Dallas and his form and all those circumstances. But
no, I think we all knew that the first 3 games when guys did come back, they weren't sharp, were they?
Here comes Tacoma. Chances right and left. Well-timed tackle from Sissoko. He had to get it right. Corner kick coming. That was Christian Torres on the overlap. Another loanee from LAFC. 8 from LAFC on loan here tonight for Las Vegas Lights.
Yeah, again, direct play, wasn't it? Got behind. This time Sissoko did very well, used his long limbs to stretch as far as he could to stop the ball from coming in. But again, Las Vegas look dangerous every time they go forward.
In the middle, another chance that time for Julian Gaines. Could not keep it down from about 7 yards away.
I think he'll want that one back. It looks like it is a open goal, doesn't it? But it is one of those that's very difficult. It's come through a large amount of bodies. You're expecting someone to get a touch in it. This time no one did, and it was an awkward one. But again, another opportunity. A great delivery in by Duke. Another opportunity for Las Vegas. They need to get another one on the board to really make themselves a little bit more comfortable. This 1-goal lead and the chances they're missing, the longer it goes on, Tacoma are going to start getting a little bit more confident.
We saw Torres get forward. It was Sissoko who made the challenge that led to the corner kick. Torres is a homegrown player, one of the first 3 to sign from the academy to the first team. Still just 17 years of age. Torres, where's number 21? From Fontana, just east of Los Angeles. Well-read, off his line Romero to make the claim in front of the Cashman Field crowd.
Yeah, that'll give him some confidence. He's been quiet in the first half, hasn't he? He hasn't had much to do. So you like to see your goalkeeper coming out there strong.
Now there's Jennings. That time Villanueva gets the best of him.
looked a little bit gassed there, didn't he, Jennings? He's had a lot of work in the early stages of this game. In this heat, it can really catch up with you very quickly.
Baker Whiting picked out a good pass to Double Air. Those two on loan from the Sounders first team. Baker Whiting's 19, Double Air is 18. Two of the youngest teams in the USL Championship dueling tonight in Las Vegas. Not bad from the goalkeeper Herrera under some pressure.
Nice, wasn't it? A nice little chip, especially in the tight field.
Yes.
He didn't have much room to get it over and under.
Aroma's done well tonight. Calm in there, winning ball after ball.
Comfortable on the ball, isn't he? Even that situation, comfortable under pressure for such a small guy. Well, you actually see that quite often. These small guys have great balance, and they can shift the ball away from the defender. And he looks like he wants the ball all the time.
Daroma's from Sierra Leone, spent his youth in Arizona. ASU Prep High School, was committed to UC Santa Barbara, ended up at Cal State San Bernardino, a Division II school in the CCAA. He was an All-American in 2019. The season was canceled last year, and he signed with Las Vegas Lights. Fourth start tonight for Vegas. Shot from distance, just wide. That whistled by the near upper corner from Bryce Duke.
This is great hit, wasn't it? The camera couldn't keep up with it. Hit it so well, but you see the quality he has on that right foot. He had nothing in his mind other than taking a shot, and he's hit it like one of those knuckleballs where the ball starts moving. And trust me, it takes great talent and a great ability to be able to do that. And it looks like Duke, he's had some really nice touches so far, and that shows another side of his ability where he can really rip a shot.
Good defending. There's another good turn from Daroma. He and Duke.
As the coach in training, I don't think you'd be playing Duke and Daroma on the same team, would you?
Yeah.
Both of them you would never get the ball off them.
Yep. Here's Musovski. We mentioned at Liberty High School, Henderson, Nevada. 128 career goals, went to UNLV. Tarundolo was asked about the hometown hero coming home this week. He said Musovski's had a smile on his face the entire trip. On loan from LAFC.
Great experience playing in front of your family and friends, isn't it? And especially this year, he might have an opportunity to do it quite often. It's a really good experience for him.
There he is. Musovski, Macedonian descent. Done a good job in this first half. Vegas has pressuring the goalkeeper Christian Herrera. He has not had many easy plays out of the back.
They've been pressing the play. It's been an all-around really good performance. That man there will be absolutely delighted.
Tarundolo grew up in San Diego. A couple years University of Portland before a great career. Spending nearly 2 decades. Hannover 96. Stuttgart.
I think I read they called him the mayor of Hanover.
And the opportunity to be an assistant coach for the German U15 national team. 370 league appearances in Germany with Hanover. Was the captain. 3 World Cups for the U.S. A starter in 06 and 2010. 87 caps to his name, and hard to argue a better right back in U.S. men's national team history than Steve Tarundolo.
And there you go. That shows you the pull of American soccer right now. To have someone with that experience and this coaching ability, obviously coaching at any youth national level. Germany's possibly the hotbed for any coach right now, and he's decided to come to the States to coach the Lights. It shows you that the attraction now, and the United States soccer really is improving. And through speaking to him yesterday, he's really excited about the challenge.
Great relationship with John Thornton, Bob Bradley. Now, Bob Bradley is national team coach with the U.S., and now they're working together in tandem. Trundle trying to get players ready for the LAFC first team, and Bob Bradley.
Bob Bradley's one of those guys who has numerous coaches that he's coached and now moved on to become coaches, right? It's possibly something that he instills in his team that then propels them on to be leaders themselves.
I feel like if you're going to play for Steve Trundle, you have to think out there. Our conversation with him yesterday and about this young team and problem solving on the field, the 4 phases of the game, playing out of the back. Problem solving, thinking, the mental side of the game, very important.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what the coach brings, and that's the experience.
Long forward run, good timing on the backside. Tony Leon was there just in time on the left shoulder.
It's those aspects of the game as well that these young players here really need to learn. You can have all the ability in the world, but you still need to develop into a person and a player as you progress.
Crisostomo now gains. Duke lays it back for Jennings. Look at that turn from Jerome with his man on his back.
Mike Davis, he's really very, very good. Him and Duke are fantastic in tight areas. And that's why I say if they had possession in training, they'd be a nightmare to play against because they're both so good on the ball in tight areas.
Cleared by Sissoko. Crisostomo right back in the mix. Left there by Duke. Here comes Sissoko out of the back. The big Frenchman marauding forward. Osofsky pressuring. All the way back to Christian Herrera. What tactical adjustment might Tacoma make? We're 5 minutes from halftime. Wade Weber in his first year. You can see him there looking at his assistant coaches.
If I was him, I'd probably bring back a 4 at the back to stop the lights dangerous attackers from getting in behind.
Break here for Tacoma, but well defended in the end. It was 1 versus 3. It would have taken a spectacular effort. One of the first good chances of the half for Tacoma Defiance.
Yeah, Traore just misread the ball over the top, didn't he? The bounce caught him a little bit, and the striker came through. Wasn't a very confident finish, but that's what we're talking about. If Las Vegas don't score the second goal, a long ball like that, a little bit of a mistake, it could be a completely different game. Diaz really needs to get his head over the ball, maybe take that split second a little bit longer so he was a little bit more balanced. He was off balance and ended up striking the ball over the net.
Diaz, 19 from Issaquah, Washington, a Sounders Academy product. Led the Defiance with 6 goals, 2 assists last year in 13 games. Here he is, nice settling touch. Oh, good work, double air with Diaz. But he's always had to kind of wait his turn on this Defiance team as that's clipped in, punched away by Romero. Acrobatic diving clearance from the Lights goalkeeper.
The game's kind of shifted a little bit now, hasn't it? Tacoma winning a couple of 50-50 challenges, getting the crowd a little bit worked up, a couple of chances in the last couple of minutes, and this, as we said again, Las Vegas haven't capitalized. In the heat of Las Vegas, you may have used up a lot of your early energy. Tacoma starting to come back into the game. That delivery wasn't far away from Diaz's head. It was actually a really good ball. The goalkeeper did very well.
Great balance. Julian Gaines just too far in front of Jennings. We saw Diaz there, and in our conversation last August with Chris Little, the former coach, predecessor to Wade Weber with Tacoma, he mentioned Diaz having to wait his turn, was behind Ocampo, Chavez, Israel Gonzalez, then Justin Dillon, who had 12 goals. Always played second fiddle, really till last year when he scored 6 goals in 2020. 1 goal in 3 games so far. Been called up to Puerto Rico senior national team before, but now in his 4th year between Tacoma and Sounders 2 as the starting center forward.
Yeah, he's built, we mentioned it, didn't we, last year, that by having to wait his time, he's shown great attitude, and it sometimes takes some people a little bit longer to develop into the player they can be. And he's obviously got great drive, and fair play to him taking his chances, and he's shown there in the space of 5 minutes, had 2 pretty good opportunities, so he's always going to be a danger.
It's Leyva in midfield, 75 for Tacoma.
You can see the players are now, I think half-time's going to come at a good time, isn't it? The game's really slowed down. The heat is really starting to sap them. I think that a good 15-minute break to regroup will be good for the neutral as well as the players.
Good pressure here once again, and this has really affected Tacoma. They've had not many comfortable looks come out of the back. That time, it was the Englishman, Tom Brewitt, under heavy pressure, ends up with the goal kick, but 102 degrees at kickoff. First game in 3 weeks for Tacoma. And it sort of feels like it.
It's always going to be difficult, isn't it? In this heat, for any player, it makes it more difficult. It's a great leveler. I think in the first half, Las Vegas have worked with a team better. You mentioned the pressing there. They're pressing as a team instead of individuals, which really helps. And they're winning the ball back in great areas. And Tacoma starting to come back into the game a little bit, but I'd still say Las Vegas would be very, very happy with the way things have gone so far.
It was 3-1 Vegas over Tacoma last year at this very field, but a new look Las Vegas, the affiliation with Los Angeles Football Club. No returning players from last year's team. And a new era with Steve Tarundolo as the head coach.
The manager has to be very, very happy, hasn't he? When we discussed it with him, he was happy with how the team was starting to progress, and maybe he has seen the signs, maybe in training, maybe in games, of what was going to happen.
Halftime at Cashman Field. Very impressive first 45 minutes at home for Las Vegas Lights FC. In the 19th minute, Cal Jennings scored the only goal after a great run through traffic from Alvaro Quezada. Quezada setting up Cal Jennings for his 2nd goal of the year. And after 45 minutes, in front of a big raucous crowd at Cashman, it's Las Vegas Lights 1, Tacoma Defiance nothing. Andrew Driver, your thoughts on the first 45 minutes?
I think it was a fantastic first half. If anything, Las Vegas are going in disappointed they're only leading by 1. Jennings himself could have possibly had a hat-trick, got the goal, so he'll have the confidence going into the second half, but really good performance.
Jennings from Quezada. Vegas back at home, leading 1-0.
Nevada Donor Network is a proud partner of the Las Vegas Lights FC. We are asking for your help to save and heal lives. Registered organ, eye, and tissue donors give hope to the more than 650 Nevadans waiting for their second chance at life. You have the power to bring them hope. Register as a hero today at registerme.org. Together, we are Nevada strong.
Believe me, with a head as big as yours, there's nothing better than the Highlander. The Highlander will seat up to 8 people.
Ooh, John has piqued Cash's interest. He got him with the economic hybrid engine. Cash is low on cash, but thankfully, Sean has an attractive finance offer.
do anything to sell you a car.
It's time to get back to making memories and enjoying your favorite activities with family and friends. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury slow you down. The therapists at Dignity Health Physical Therapy are here for you. With convenient locations throughout Nevada, Dignity's clinical experts will get you back to life. Go to dignityhealthpt.com to schedule an appointment. Dignity Health Physical Therapy believes movement is medicine and wants to help you experience the power of physical therapy today.
It's the Las Vegas Review-Journal halftime show. Las Vegas Lights leading Tacoma Defiance 1-0 at halftime. Good crowd at Cashman, and Vegas Lights back home for the first time in 2021. Enjoying this. Well, it's the Las Vegas Review-Journal takeover here at halftime, and we know Cal Jennings might have his name in the paper tomorrow after that spectacular first half.
Fantastic first half, wasn't it? Great ability on the ball, direct. He could have had a hat trick, could have created another 2 more. He's been the main man of the game so far.
Andrew, did you know the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Nevada's oldest newspaper, been published continuously since 1909?
I did not know that. I've got one on my hands here. It's good to actually feel a newspaper for a change, isn't it? It's been a while, and it's very interesting. And Las Vegas Sports, so I only obviously go to the sports section, but the Las Vegas Sports has really started to kick off in the last few years.
7 at 7, a streaming newscast, always there when you need it, wherever, whenever, 24/7, updated weekdays, 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And it's a great new alternative to the traditional news broadcast, straight up news, most important, commercial free.
Yeah, everything that you need to know, isn't it? Even better without the commercials.
Well, did you also know, Andrew, the Review-Journal boasts the largest news staff in the state of Nevada with more than 120 journalists, and you can pick up your copy today. Visit lvrj.com.
I did not know that, but by reading this newspaper today, there is a lot of information in there, so I can understand why they have that many people working.
And looking for your Spanish news, try El Tiempo. It's the free weekly Spanish language paper distributed around the Las Vegas area and is powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal. They had a great story in yesterday's paper about all the promotions at Cashman. We're seeing them tonight. You can drive a Toyota on the field, all sorts of opportunities to come to the stadium, $5 tickets, $10 tickets. It looks like the fans have turned out and showed up to Cashman tonight for this game.
Believe me, with a head as big as yours, there's nothing better than the Highlander. The Highlander will seat up to 8 people.
Ooh, John has peaked Cash's interest. He got him with the economic hybrid engine. Cash is low on cash, but thankfully, Sean has an attractive finance offer.
I'll do anything to sell you a car.
Nevada Donor Network is a proud partner of the Las Vegas Lights FC. We are asking for your help to save and heal lives. Registered organ, eye, and tissue donors give hope to the more than 650 Nevadans waiting for their second chance at life. You have the power to bring them hope. Register as a hero today at registerme.org. Together, we are Nevada Strong.
I wasn't going to let anything get in my way of achieving my goals, which were to be a professional soccer player. So the first opportunity I got at preseason, when a teammate asked if I was dating a girl or something, I just came out to a bunch of my teammates at dinner and said, no, I'm gay. All I needed to do was that one time, because then I didn't lie. Your sexuality should never limit you from playing the sport you love.
Yellow's there again. Second header. Here's a chance for Cicerone. Russell Cicerone, the leading goal scorer.
And now some news and notes from across the USL Championship. Charlotte Independence ended Tampa Bay's 5-game winning streak. Junior Ato goal in the 25th minute. Tampa Bay was 5-0 to start the year. A new rivalry in Northern California. Oakland Roots, first year in the championship, taking on Sacramento. They drew 3-3 on Wednesday. Begins a 4-game and 12-day stretch for Sacramento.
Yeah, obviously.
And then the Loyal and Rising clash. 5 consecutive matches scored for Santi Moar. And San Diego hanging around 1 point back of 4th place. San Diego beat Vegas last weekend.
Obviously, great form to start the season. Rising probably the team to beat. The Loyal, as we saw beating Las Vegas last week, is a difficult team to play against.
Now some scores from across the championship. The aforementioned Independence, a win over Tampa Bay. Look at Hartford against Red Bulls too.
Great spectacular result, isn't it? New York wouldn't have expected that.
Memphis 901, that's Cal Jennings' former team. A big win against Indy 11, who he was a player for about 4 months before coming to LAFC. So Memphis beating Indy, good win for them. San Antonio won, Colorado Springs won. And at halftime, San Diego in position for a good result. They lead 1-0 against Phoenix Rising. All these scores presented by the Nevada Donor Network. The Terribles' upcoming schedule for tomorrow, a busy day across the championship. Pittsburgh and Austin, the Miami FC and RGVFC, Atlanta United 2 and Louisville City, El Paso and Indy, Orange County against San Diego, Real Monarchs and Sacramento. Halftime in Cashman. 1-0 Vegas. Cal Jennings, his 2nd goal of the year, set up by Alvaro Quezada. It's the Las Vegas Review-Journal halftime show. Vegas leading at halftime, 1-0.
Believe me, with a head as big as yours, there's nothing better than the Highlander. The Highlander will seat up to 8 people.
Ooh, John has Pete Cash's interest. He got him with the economic hybrid engine. Cash is low on cash, but thankfully, Sean has an attractive finance offer.
I'll do anything to sell you a car.
Nevada Donor Network is a proud partner of the Las Vegas Lights FC. We are asking for your help to save and heal lives. Registered organ, eye, and tissue donors give hope to the more than 650 Nevadans waiting for their second chance at life. You have the power to bring them hope. Register as a hero today at registerme.org. Together, we are Nevada Strong.
I wasn't going to let anything get in my way of achieving my goals, which were to be a professional soccer player. So the first opportunity I got at preseason, when a teammate asked like if I was dating a girl or something, I just came out to a bunch of my teammates at dinner and said, no, I'm gay. All I needed to do was that one time, because then I didn't lie. Your sexuality should never limit you from playing the sport you love.
Yellow's there again, second header. Here's a chance for Cicerone. Russell Cicerone, the leading goal scorer.
Quezada, his first Las Vegas Lights assist. And here are the highlights from the first half. Home opener for Las Vegas Lights. Tacoma trying to stay unbeaten after a 2-win and 1-draw start. It was Cal Jennings, the man of the first 45 minutes. This one set up Sissoko with a good clearance. And here's Bryce Duke trying his luck from midfield, the loanee from LAFC. Here's Jennings again at the end line. Time to set up on his left foot. Sissoko, another block. More slaloming. And here was Jennings with the opening goal, well deserved for the 24-year-old from Atlanta. His second goal of the campaign after scoring against Phoenix on May 22nd. And there's Alvaro Quezada setting him up. Slaloming through traffic for his first assist after Jennings set up Quezada last week. A few breaks down the other end for Tacoma, that one for Alec Diaz. This was a good clearance from Tomas Romero. Underway in the second half from Cashman Field in Las Vegas. Lights in white, Tacoma in gray, and some very confident goalkeeping from Christian Herrera, the 24-year-old, out of his box to claim that and push it forward for the Defiance. Throw in far side. Jennings leading a dominant display in that first half. 12 shots to 1 in favor of Las Vegas Lights FC. Tacoma, its first game in 3 weeks. Came to Vegas yesterday, trained at 5 p.m. to try to acclimatize to the high temperatures, 102 degrees at kickoff. Romero out of the back. Jennings working back. Now it's Daroma. Daroma was excellent in that first half. In his fourth start, the Sierra Leone native. All the way back for Romero. Under some pressure from Double Air. Double Air and Baker Whiting, both Sounders players on loan. There's Sissoko. Signed with the Sounders in the middle of May. Now loaned down to Tacoma Defiance, and a free kick coming. Duke called for the foul. Hard challenge against Abdoulaye Sissoko. Sissoko, 6'3", the 21-year-old from France. He's playing in the lower divisions just a couple of years ago, and now a first-team Sounders player. 12 appearances with Tacoma last season. Sissoko played for San Diego Zest FC USL League 2, 2017 to 19. 2 games with Les Ulis of the French Championnat National 3 before his voyage to Washington. What can Tacoma do to change its fortunes here in the second half? A 3-4-3 formation for Wade Weber. 3 center backs, 2 wing backs. Good work in the channels from Alec Diaz. Throw into Tacoma. 5 different goal scorers this season for Tacoma, each with 1 goal. Short throw in. Issa Rayan, he has checked in. Rayan off the bench, 20-year-old from Dearborn, Michigan. Came over from Philadelphia Union 2. Rayan, 1 change at halftime for Wade Weber in your picture at the bottom of your screen. Alvaro Quezada has played in the back and in midfield this season for Steve Cherundolo. Look at that turn from Bryce Duke. Earns a free kick and a booking coming. Eric Kinsner in the book. Yellow card for the 18-year-old from Tacoma. And we welcome back Andrew Driver to the proceedings. Kinsner, U15 U.S. Youth National Team player. Came over from Federal Way United. Part of that great U17 Sounders Academy team that won the 2019 Generation Adidas Cup Champions Division, beating Valencia in the final. Duke nearly got to it. More quality goalkeeping that time. He's been very aggressive off his line. Christian Herrera, 2nd time in this half he's come off his line to clear the danger.
Didn't look overly confident there, did he? Wasn't the greatest clearance. This led to a great opportunity here for Las Vegas. I see that early in the second half here, Duke has got a little bit of feist about him. He's a smaller player with a lot of quality, but he's also a little bit feisty. He's involved here in a little bit of a stramash, as you would call it.
Stramash, huh? What's the maximum quantity of people involved in that? When does it become a full melee? Is it 6 or 7?
I think a stramash is more than 3.
More than 3?
Yes.
Okay, but no less.
No limit.
No limit, okay. Dozens were involved in the stramash. 5 minutes into the second half. Vegas, an opening goal from Cal Jennings in the 19th minute, set up by Alvaro Quezada. Free kick here. Looks like Duke wants this. 1 touch, Duke. Deflected corner kick coming here for Las Vegas Lights FC.
Bit of a strange decision for me to roll the ball back towards Duke there. Kind of took his... When you roll the ball, you take away the quality, like you take away the stillness of the ball, therefore anything can happen. You could have a bobble. I would have liked him to just hit the dead ball. He's got the ability.
1 change at halftime from Steve Cherundolo. Roberto Molina has entered for Christian Torres. Molina for Torres. Here's Duke with the corner. Goal kick. That looked to be Tony Leon or Julian Gaines arriving around the spot.
Another well-worked set piece, though. I think it's obvious that the team has been working on those. They had the first chance early doors with a 1-2, a short corner. This time pulled back to the edge of the box for a defender to come on and hit it. Maybe signs of what the manager's working on beginning to bear fruit.
All centered and cleared. That was Issa Rayan. He's been a big player for this Tacoma team in the early stages, previously with Philadelphia Union 2. At Dearborn, Michigan, 20 years of age, wears number 36. Here's Duke. Earning a throw-in. Hard challenge from Danny Leyva. Leyva loaning from Sounders' first team. Hometown kid from Las Vegas, played for Barcelona, Las Vegas before joining the Sounders Academy age 13. Leyva's grown up now, he's 18. Turned 18 May 5th. It's his first appearance with Tacoma here in 2021. Made one appearance last year. The break is on, cross, and well claimed that time by Herrera.
Came from that same ball as we saw early in the first half. The ball from right back into the danger area in behind the Tacoma defense. Las Vegas need to continue to do that. Be a little bit more direct at times from the right back. Just curl that ball into the channel. They have the pace in Moskovsky and Jennings to really cause problems.
That was Moskovsky in the channel with the cross. Looking for Jennings at the back post. Free kick for the Lights on the far side. Great crowd at Cashman here tonight. And the home side leading 1-0 here through 53 minutes.
It looks like Jennings is now moved over to the left-hand side, and Molina is going to take it to his side on the right. Potentially, not sure why they would do that when Jennings has done really well in the first half, but maybe the manager has seen that he might be able to get just as much joy over on the left-hand side.
You see that kiddie pools cooling fans down, 102 at kickoff. What a great promotion. 4 tickets. 4 tickets and a pool for a total of $50 right next to the field.
That's incredible, isn't it? And it looks like everyone's enjoying themselves. A great turnout. And I like how they're doing it. It's just a fun place. You don't know what's happening from one week to the next. And that's what Las Vegas is all about, isn't it? Let's be honest.
From Traore. Traore, another loanee from LAFC. He's from Senegal, 18 years of age, his 3rd start tonight. Came over from Senegal to Orlando to attend the Montverde Academy before signing with LAFC. There's Sissoko under pressure from Duke. Molina had the chance in the second half. Started 3 of the first 4 games. Interesting journey to Las Vegas for Roberto Molina. Deflected, that nearly found its way in. Sort of out of nowhere, there were 3 or 4 Vegas defenders there to deal with it. Right on.
It looked dangerous for a second, didn't it? It took a bit of a deflection, curled over and bounced off the wrong way. Las Vegas quite lucky to get away with that one.
Leyva will take this free kick. 14 appearances with the Sounders since signing in 2019. One of 3 Sounders at the 2019 U17 World Cup, along with Ethan Double-Air and Alfonso Ocampo Chavez. Part of that great group from the Sounders Academy. Leyva, short pass. Oh, great defending. He just stood him up and turned him away. That was Obed Vargas, who's come off the bench wearing number 73. And now a frustration foul from Duke. Yellow card to Duke after that challenge. Leyva will take this. He went short last time. Obed Vargas is checked in. He's 15 years old. He grew up in Anchorage, Alaska, played for Cook Inlet Soccer Club before joining the Sounders Academy a couple years ago. He signed May 7th, along with Juan Alvarez, 2004. Leyva to the back post. It was nearly there for Sissoko, but he couldn't steer it on target. Big target. Abdoulaye Sissoko, the 6'3" Frenchman.
Well-driven ball in, wasn't it? A great pace on the delivery, and Sissoko, obviously you can see he's a huge guy. He's going to be a threat on set pieces, so good opportunity that for Tacoma, and this is why Las Vegas really need to take. Well, they have to be careful. They've dominated the game. They haven't scored the second goal, and this game is still anyone's for the taking.
They're really excited about Obed Vargas with Tacoma. Has a sister playing with the OL Reign Academy. They found him at an ODP tournament. But Wade Weber told us he doesn't act like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, he mentioned he was last off the pitch, has a great attitude, picks up the cones after training, and as a manager you see a person like that, especially a 15-year-old, and he'll really take that to heart and want to help him as much as possible.
There's Vargas, number 73. Great to see a player come out of Alaska. Very difficult. You look at the news on his former club. Chance here for Tacoma. Just kind of caught between the legs.
Tacoma, the last 10 minutes of the first half and the early stages of the second half have really started to gain a little bit of confidence, haven't they? They're more comfortable on the ball. They're having possession in better areas on the pitch, and the tide of this game seems to be turning a little bit.
That was Soto Kitahara getting forward from Edmonds, Washington, 3rd year with the Defiance. He's 18 years of age. Another Sounders Academy player currently playing with Tacoma Defiance. But you look at Alaska, I mean, they're just getting back on the fields about a month ago in May due to weather. You don't have the freedom of training 12 months a year in Alaska, so Obed Vargas has done it, rising up to Cook Inlet Soccer Club and now in Washington.
I would have complained in the cold in Scotland, so I can't imagine how cold it will be in Alaska. But it shows great attitude and really good. Him and his sister, obviously, the facilities they have there, they're obviously doing something right if they have two young people going on to the professional game.
Free kick coming here for Tacoma. They've been much better since the second half began. Off the hands and out for another corner kick. It looked like slightly misread that time by Tomas Romero, who came out and had to adjust.
Yeah, Romero, I think he jumped underneath the ball there, didn't he? Had to adjust mid-air, as you said. But that comes from great pace on the delivery. He's really whipped that one in, and Romero didn't read it great. Luckily got away with it, and he's just parried it away for a corner.
Danny Leyva with the corner kick. Headed clear. Back in the mix from Soto Kitahara. We're 77. Strong booming clearance there. Duke, nice turn. Space here. 4-on-2 for Las Vegas. Good back tackle that time. It had to be right. And a free kick here for Tacoma. There's been a few changes in the last few minutes. We mentioned Molina for Las Vegas Lights. Rayon, Obed Vargas, and Alfonso Ocampo Chavez have each checked in for Wade Weber and Tacoma. Andrew, it's great to see the standing room only. We mentioned the kiddie pools. You see the big orange chairs over there. Large crowd in the home opener for Las Vegas Lights.
Yeah, it's great to see people come out and watch it, and there's obviously an excitement to watch soccer in Las Vegas right now, and they haven't been disappointed by the play today. I think Las Vegas have been good to watch. You see this man more than most. He's been very direct, very good, pleasing on the eye, and I think that's exactly what the fans want to see.
Jennings lays it off. One touch and a corner kick coming. Excellent block. It was Kinsner getting back with the sliding challenge to deny Molina, who's been electric off the bench for Las Vegas Lights.
Yes, again, Jennings, great play, great composure. He took the defenders away from him with faking the shot, gave Molina the space, a great little slide down pass down the side. They've been really, really good to watch going forward. They've created many chances, and it bodes well for watching it for Las Vegas for the remainder of the season with these exciting players.
Corner kick towards the near post and clear. Molina from Sonsonate, El Salvador, spent time between El Salvador and North Hollywood, California as a youth. 1 season at UC Irvine, was a Big West all-freshman team. 3 UC Irvine players on this Las Vegas Lights team. There's DeRoma. Earned another corner kick. Frank DeRoma has been excellent. His first pro season 1 year of college soccer, Cal State San Bernardino, from Sierra Leone to the United States. Looks very comfortable as a first-year professional.
Yes, I think it's hard to pinpoint who's been the best player for Las Vegas. You have him. He's had that one chance, but every time he's had the ball, he's kept it. He's been sharp. He's been great. You have the likes of Duke, who has also been similar without really creating the chances that Jennings, who obviously has man of the match.
Big punt, edge of the box. It's there for Romero. Excellent from Herrera, who took that from the top of his box, punted it to the opposite side. Directness that time from Tacoma here just past the hour mark.
A little bit hard in mouth time, wasn't it? Do you think he handled the ball outside the area? I think it was very close. I would be curious to see that one again. I think Romero's had a couple of, in the last couple of minutes, he's had a little bit of unnervy times. He maybe needs to settle down a little bit and get a touch of the ball.
That was Alfonso Ocampo Chavez, on loan from the Sounders. Now made his pro debut age 15 with the Sounders in 2017. And part of that 2019 U17 World Cup team. Began his youth career Merced Atlas Soccer in Central California before moving to the Sounders age 14. Cal Jennings now has options to his right. Shoulder-to-shoulder challenge that time from Tom Brewitt.
It's one of the first times Jennings hasn't been able to go around someone. He showed some great power. Here you see him running at the defender. This is a defender's nightmare, but Brewitt did really well. Put his arm across, big, strong guy. Jennings, first time he's probably not gone past the defender.
Our Finlay Toyota replay. Tacoma wanted a whistle. The lights play on. Here's Molina on the right side. Roberto Molina. It was touch. It's a corner kick for Las Vegas Lights.
You see the pull the fan section has, don't you? The fans singing, and it kind of just attracts the players towards that goal. It's a standing room only. You see the
great turnout on opening night at Cashman Field to watch the Las Vegas Lights in 2021. Duke looked inside for Roma instead to Ocampo Chavez. That's Quezada. It's interesting. I think they've moved Quezada to the back. He had a more advanced position in the first half. He assisted on the opening goal from Cal Jennings, but now he's a defender here in the second half.
Which makes me happy, because when he did assist in the first half, I said he was playing defense. So no, it shows a lot of quality being able to do that. Those kind of players who have that versatility are imperative in a team, and it's good to see that the manager's confident to play him in different positions.
Versatility with pronunciations, versatility with spots on the field.
Poor education,
No, come on. We're having fun. Kinsner throws it in. Been a much better second half, Andrew Driver, for Tacoma. Adjustments from Wade Weber. What are they doing differently since halftime?
Yeah, as you can see there, they have the back four. Early stages in the game, for the first half, they played a back three, and Las Vegas were easily getting in behind them. They've changed to a back four. They're a lot more solid, and this game is definitely more 50-50.
It's on for Masovsky, back in his hometown. Masovsky ran out of room. Good closeout that time from Christian Herrera, a man who scored 58 goals as a high school senior at Liberty High School in Henderson. On loan now, back home. That would have been electric for Masovsky back in his hometown.
Great pace, great, again, direct. For all the good play Las Vegas do, they have great in possession, but this time another long ball is where they've been most effective. Great pace, he just came off his shin there, bobbled up, hit his shin, just took the ball too far away from him, but great pace. He's been a little bit quiet, Masovsky, tonight. He hasn't had as much of the ball as Jennings has, but he's still definitely a threat, and they want to get him in the game, and you see there with a great running behind.
As Steve Cherundolo said yesterday after training to the Lights Communications folks, a video I'll post it online. There's Daroma, good ball through, and the break is on. Molina's on, Molina around the goalkeeper, and a clearance. It had to be there from Kinsner. Two opportunities there, Jennings and Molina, saved by Kinsner.
Another great chance, great pace for Molina. That man Daroma again with a fantastic through ball. You see Tacoma maybe lifted, being a little bit higher up the pitch, leaving space in behind. I'm not sure how this was given as it wasn't a corner. I think they potentially gave it as offside, which it clearly wasn't. But again, great play from Las Vegas. And if they keep going like they are right now, it's only moments until they get the second.
I love the shiftiness from Molina there. Just a touch of the hips to get around the goalkeeper. Now it's one. Danny Leyva with Diaz. Daroma now with Quezada. Daroma feels like he hasn't broken a sweat, and it's 102 at kickoff. Just glides around the middle of the park. Very comfortable. He's just, you see, he's comfortable in the park. He's comfortable on the ball. He's a very classy player from what I've seen so far. Space on this right side for Vegas to push forward. That's Gaines. Nice Masovsky at the end line. Deflection. Corner kick coming for Las Vegas as Masovsky took the initiative. He started to take more of the initiative, and that's what a team needs. First half, Jennings was the main player, was the best player on the pitch. Second half, he's maybe tired a little bit. Maskovsky's really now taking the bull by the horns, and he's had a couple of opportunities. It's great play. Jarrito's corner kick coming from Bryce Duke for Las Vegas. Now comes Herrera to claim. 19th minute goal, Kyle Jennings, set up by Alvaro Quezada. That's the difference in this one. Really surprised it's still 1-0 after the start Las Vegas had, chance after chance. It's been a great game to watch, hasn't it? This game has definitely been worth more than one goal. Las Vegas have had the majority of those chances. Tacoma a couple of half ones, but Las Vegas have to be happy with how this game's gone so far. Quezada, left there by Duke. Jennings for Duke. Quezada, deflected shot, kept in play by Herrera. But it's those familiar players, Andrew, Duke, Jennings, Quezada, Masovsky. They've worked really well together tonight. They've done it in different ways as well. We've mentioned how they've been direct at times. This time it was short, sharp passes, a step over from Duke. They look comfortable playing together, and especially in tight spots. If you can score goals direct and you can do it tight like that, that's what the best teams do to create chances. Sometimes you're going to play against teams you have to break down, and you saw them do it there. See Jennings speaking with Steve Cherundolo. Change seems to be coming soon for Las Vegas Lights. Good work from Crisostomo. He's a little bit of an unsung hero, isn't he? Just we've waxed a daisical about Daroma and Duke. We've not really mentioned him, but he just does his job in there. He's defensively minded. He's the holding midfielder, and every team needs someone who can do the dirty work, and he's gone about his things steadily. I don't think I've seen him do anything wrong in the game, and that's exactly what you want from some of your players. Now, part of the core, he's played every minute. Duke has played every minute. Quezada every minute this season. Tacoma out of the back with Sissoko. Heavy touch from Diaz. Tacoma wins it back. Back for Romero, and came from Leon. Now Leon's from Long Beach, 17 years old. Another LAFC player on loan. He's played for both the United States and Mexico's youth national teams. For the United States, U15 and U17. For Mexico, at the under-15 level. One of those three early homegrown signings for LAFC. For the LAFC Academy, it was the Total Football Academy in Southern California. Frank DeRoma. Bryce Duke. Crisostomo and Alcazada. Duke active. Jennings. Oh, cleared. He was trying to set up the hometown kid Musovski in his return. And a free kick here for Tacoma.
How many passes was that? That was the patient play. DeRoma, Duke playing passes, and then an incisive pass. Jennings, I would like to see him hit it with his left foot. He's tried to play the ball, unselfish. That's great to see, but just hit it, and you want to see a goal there because it must be 10, 15 passes.
Big run from Molina. Musovski says, I'll take it from you. Now DeRoma. Sometimes a veteran player like Musovski needs to slow things down a bit, especially up a goal.
And in this heat, sometimes you want to just keep possession of the ball. Those guys up front have made a lot of long bursting sprints, which can really sap the energy. Having the experience of playing in Houston, if you go too early with those long sprints, the rest of the game can feel like hell.
Well, you mentioned that passing move that led to the chance for Jennings. In our conversation this week with Wade Weber, head coach of Tacoma, he said, Vegas looks very good. The results have not been there, but there's been moments in their games where the chance has been on, as they are here for Duke. Duke is in. Duke doubles the lead for Las Vegas. Bryce Duke, active all night. High fives and handshakes for the youngsters here at Cashman. And Vegas up 2 in the second half.
You didn't think he was going to miss, did you? I had full confidence. He's a very classy player, made a great run in behind. You see the ball over, it came off the Tacoma defender, that's why he's onside. And composure, he took his time and slotted it past the goalkeeper. Not much the keeper could do about it, but great confidence from Duke. And yeah, it's just great for Las Vegas. They've deserved that, and they deserve to be 2 ahead.
In a way to endear yourself to the fans, he comes over and look at these guys. They're ready to give some congratulations to Duke, and he celebrates them. A memorable moment at Cashman as Duke comes over his first Las Vegas goal in his 5th appearance.
Great composure, and yeah, you're right, in front of the standing only fans, where all the atmosphere, well, most of the atmosphere comes from, and it's great for the fans to experience that.
Bryce Duke and Cal Jennings, the goal scorers, both on loan from LAFC. Duke just 20 years of age. Signed by LAFC as a homegrown. January of 2020 is homegrown rights acquired by LAFC from Real Salt Lake. But a well-traveled player. We mentioned it, Cisco, Valparaiso, CCL Stars before the RSL Academy, and then Barca residency. Was in a U.S. U18 national team camp in 2019 for the U.S. And he's shown his quality tonight.
He's got bags of ability, doesn't he? Bags of ability. And he wants the ball. He gets himself into dangerous areas. He's had little flicks and tricks which look good, but he's also has the finishing touch when needed.
Well, Andrew, if you took the odds tonight at the Westgate Superbook, you would have made some money. It looks like still 20 or so minutes left, but Vegas was plus 230. Tacoma was even, and Vegas leading 2-0 here in the 77th minute. Match odds brought to you by Westgate Superbook, the largest sports book in the country.
Talking of the odds, after this performance, tonight might have been the only time you'll get those odds when you see Las Vegas at home. Someone somewhere has probably taken that opportunity.
A slow start for Vegas away from home, but very difficult environments. Phoenix Rising, one of the best teams in the USL Championship the last few years. Sacramento Republic, a proud club, been around a long time. Very difficult place to play. LA Galaxy, too, a veteran team, a young team, but a lot of experience in this league. And the San Diego Loyal playing its first home game in front of fans in over a year. Last year, it's a tough 4-game assignment. No easy game in those 4. They come home. And this is what Steve Cherundolo expected, I think. I think he expected his team to respond in front of a supportive crowd for the first time this year.
The same applies to the MLS, the same applies to the USL Championship. Going on the road in the States is very difficult. You go into different climates, different fields, different surfaces, and you're right, he's wanted a reaction. You also take into account they've played 4 games together now. They're starting to know each other, and you've seen that tonight, that things that in the first 4 games weren't coming off are starting to come off now, because they know where individual players are going to pass the ball, where the movements are going to be. It's been a much more confident performance.
Great claim by the goalkeeper, Tomas Romero. He won among the big players. Really strong composure from the goalkeeper.
Brilliant. That's exactly what you want. He's had a couple of shaky moments in the last 20 minutes. He's come there, he was confident, he's grabbed the ball, and you can see they're more relaxed about Las Vegas. Maybe the 1-goal lead was playing on his nerves a little bit. You go 2 up, the goalkeeper's confident as well.
Oh, a real-time run in the channel there. Got it from Duke. Trejo has come on. This is Trejo number 10. 7,268 at Cashman tonight. A great crowd on opening night for Las Vegas Lights here in 2021. And the team has responded with a 2-0 lead here through 79 minutes.
I think it looks more than the 7,000, doesn't it? But they definitely have reacted to the crowd. And I don't know about you, but it's really nice watching a game of soccer again with the atmosphere, and I can't imagine what these guys feel like playing back in front of the crowds after last year. It was a very difficult season.
Trejo's from Cal State Northridge, from Mendota, California, set multiple high school scoring records. Big West Offensive Player of the Year at Cal State Northridge. Another player with Southern California college ties. Right on. It's Vargas. Where's number 73? Going back to Vargas, Coach Weber said he shouldn't be as mature as he is. All he wants to do is train. He jokingly said, at this age, he should be the one, you know, maybe eating the junk food, doing the things that teenagers do, that we should have to coach it out of him. But he's absolutely dialed in as a professional at the age of 15.
Yeah, that's a rare breed. I know I wasn't like that when I was a boy, so to have that attitude is great. And potentially you would need that attitude to be able to succeed at soccer coming from Alaska. So hopefully he can continue that, and I wish him great success, and as the success comes, hopefully that attitude maintains.
It's part of a U.S. U15 Youth National Team camp last March. Signed with Tacoma in May after a couple of years in the academy. And the smoke is making an electric atmosphere here at Cashman.
Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it? The fans seem to be having a lot of fun back there.
And no hedging of the bets. You make your bet at the Westgate Superbook, you watch your team win, and it's a double victory. The electric company is working tonight. Jennings whistle for the foul.
The team's given them a great performance as well, haven't they? They've risen to the occasion, and they've given the fans something to. I think a lot of people would have had trepidations coming into the game, worried that four defeats on a row is this team going to be worth watching? Hopefully they've shown signs that, hey, you're gonna be entertained at Cashman this year.
I love what Girondolo said yesterday after training. He said the players will send the message. The question was about the affiliation with LAFC, the team not based in Las Vegas. How will it work? How will they connect with the community? Girondolo said the players will send the message on the field tomorrow.
I think at the end of the day, fans love to see young players, and they love to see them improve, and they love to see them entertain you. You get more entertainment when watching young players at times. So it'll be easy for them to show affection to these players as they see their development.
Sissoko all the way back. Now it's Tom Brewitt. Vargas. Serrano getting involved. Serrano in his 4th season with the Defiance and Sounders too. Serrano's one of his career highlights, game-winning goal against Valencia, 2019 Generation Adidas Cup final. Ryan. Good ball back post. A thumbs up from the teammate. Appreciated that cross.
It was good defending. They've not had much to do back there today, and a really good defensive header from quite a dangerous ball from Tacoma. Las Vegas can't afford to slip up now. A goal by Tacoma in these last 7 minutes could really change the tide and make it a bit of a nerve-wracking last 7 minutes.
That's CC Uche, number 4, who's checked in at center back. He had the clearance there. He's another LAFC player on loan. Corner kick coming for Tacoma. Down 2 goals in Vegas in the 84th minute. Not the best delivery. Goal kick to the lights. Tomas Romero, 3rd start. How would you assess his performance tonight, Andrew?
I think he's been steady. He's obviously holding a clean sheet right now. Not had much to do. There was a couple of nervy moments when he came rushing out of the goal, and one cross he maybe misread, but that's probably being harsh on him. Other than that, I think on the ball he's been great. He's been solid. There's been a couple of times where he's come out and looked confident in taking the ball, so he can be happy. Anytime you're a goalkeeper and you keep a clean sheet, touch wood as it continues, that he'll be happy.
Serrano, defended by Gaines. That's Randy Mendoza hustling to win it. Corner kick for Tacoma. Mendoza will deliver. Good ball, punched away by Romero. Mendoza, 25 years old, came over from Charlotte Independence. Slicing away from goal, that shot from about 35 yards away.
I think the same for Romero is for a lot of guys in the team. They've had a couple of difficult games. The confidence may not have been as high coming into the game. These guys are going to take a lot of confidence out of this, especially the way they've played the game. It's been a great performance. It's 2-0, but it could have easily been 3 or 4, and they can hopefully take this into the next few games. I know they've got a few games at home coming up, and hopefully get themselves right back in it.
A break here, Roma taking his time, well saved. Had options, went his own way after a industrious effort tonight, and an excellent save at the end from Christian Herrera.
Great skill from Roma, cut inside, smashed it towards the top corner. Really good save from the goalkeeper. He needed strong wrist there because he hit it really well. Roma would have really deserved a goal from his performance tonight, and but the goalkeeper there was to his match. Here you see inside, he's got that tricky turn of pace where you don't know which direction he's going. Good cut inside, and by all rights had a good opportunity.
Finlay Toyota replay. Harito's corner kick. Jennings deked like he was going to kill time. Then he splits the double team, smashes it towards the near post, and it's pushed aside by Herrera. I love that from Jennings, pretending he might kill some time and then just splitting two defenders.
I don't think he was pretending. I think he was trying to waste a bit of time, but then when he got through the defenders, realised, like, hey, I've got a really good opportunity here. But he's dangerous again. Even, to be honest, I'm surprised he made as far as he had with the effort he put in the first 20 minutes, but it's still causing problems this late in the game.
A conversation with Wade Weber about the start, 2 wins and a draw for Tacoma. He said, over the years, we've always been technical, we've always had quality, but we haven't been tough enough, and they've been much tougher. You can see there in the corner on that second one, a bit more toughness there from Tacoma, from Mendoza. Look at Mendoza coming into him, but it's a young Tacoma team. They're trying to find how to play against men at the USL Championship.
They've got the experience now, haven't they? They've been in the league 4 years. Many of these guys have been in this team throughout that. They're going on 70 appearances, I think, some of them now. So, yeah, they're bound to get the toughness, and it'll come. And the same will happen for Las Vegas.
Excellent from Molina. Clearance from Sissoko. The offside flag was up. Tiring shift for that man. Abdoulaye Sissoko. Finlay Toyota replay.
Yeah, those defenders have had a hard night, haven't they? You have Masovsky and Jennings pace going in behind, Molina as well. It's been a difficult night. I think they'll want to get back up the road after this one and get out of this heat and recover.
Jennings has come off. Good performance from him. Picked up his second goal of the season. That cross claim by Romero.
I think he had a great performance, Jennings. I think would be my man of the match tonight. Direct, pace, power. Scored the goal. Could have had a couple more. Yeah, I think he really impressed tonight.
Trail with the touch, kept in. Good recovery from Sissoko. That's Vasquez, who replaced Jennings.
It's good to see from Vasquez a lot of energy, showing that he wants to make the most of his couple of minutes. As a manager, you love to see that.
Cross field switch kept in. Right on. Good skill. Left it. Vargas couldn't get past two in midfield. Versus Tomo, excellent. Daroma, hesitation to slip around Leyva. 3 minutes added on here in the second half. Vegas a few minutes away from a home opening victory. Professional foul, yellow card shown. Endo Tomo.
The one thing we haven't mentioned tonight is how well organized the Vegas back line has been. They haven't, I think because of the overall performance and their attacking prowess, we haven't really discussed how well they've defended. I can't think off the back of my mind how many opportunities Tacoma have had. Definitely not non-real clear cut. I'm guessing that man
might have a touch of cramp with the effort he's put in tonight. Up and down. That lung-busting run in the last minute there, where he did a great little shimmy, took the defender out of the play after a full 90 minutes of non-stop effort. He deserves it. I'm guessing cramp might have started kicking in.
Frank DeRoma, 20 years of age from Sierra Leone, 1 year at Cal State San Bernardino, Division II in the Inland Empire, Southern California. Was a freshman of the year in the conference. Division II All-American his freshman season. You can see why. And there's a header. Never really troubled Tomas Romero. Sissoko forward here in stoppage time for Tacoma. Jennings in the first half, Duke in the second half. A comfortable 2-0 score line for Las Vegas Lights tonight. Tacoma's used all 5 of its substitutes. Adeniran has come on to join Rayon, Vargas, Mendoza, and Ocampo Chavez. Julian Vasquez, Roberto Molina, Daniel Trejo, and Cici Uche. The 4 on the field, off the bench for Cherundolo Uche. Drafted by LAFC, second round this year. A couple of years at Duke, a couple of years at Ohio State, and there is the full-time whistle. A great start to the home schedule for Las Vegas Lights FC in 2021. Cal Jennings in the first half, Bryce Duke in the second. Could have had more, and a big smile, his first professional win as a professional head coach for Steve Cherundolo as he shakes hands with Wade Weber. Full-time 2-0 Las Vegas Lights.
And no surprise that he has a big smile. That was the perfect performance from Las Vegas. Defensively great, but going forward, great to watch. Those fans absolutely rightfully happy. A great performance, and it could have been more than the 2, let's be honest. Without being disrespectful to Tacoma, Las Vegas were the better team, and they had plenty of opportunities.
Get to our save of the game presented by Nevada Donor Network. Register, save a life at registerme.org. This is the save of the game. And he got a clean sheet for his effort. Tomas Romero.
Yeah, this is just one of the highlights of his game, where he was confident coming out in those situations. He did well there. That shows you the little opportunities that Tacoma had. That was one of the times he was called upon tonight, and that obviously wasn't a clear-cut opportunity.
Electric Company and Company in joining this one. Standing room only crowd at Cashman, and they got their money's worth on a hot night in Las Vegas. Vegas, its first home game. A first game without any crowd restrictions in a long time. And Vegas wins it 2-0. We'll come back to wrap it up after this.
Alex and Orlando de Castroverdi, third-generation lawyers and lifelong Nevadans, grew up in the law. They've built de Castroverdi Law Group personal injury on their family principles. When you've been injured, they'll fight the insurance companies, seek maximum compensation, and stand by you the entire way. Just like family. De Castroverdi Law Group personal injury. Our family will fight for yours.
Desert Radiology is the area's chief resource for the highest quality medical imaging and diagnostic care. We're proud to offer 11 conveniently located imaging centers across the valley. As a member of the community for over 50 years, Desert Radiology is proud to be the official imaging partner of the Las Vegas Lights. To learn more, visit desertrad.com. That's desertrad.com. Let's go Lights!
Yo sé que tú puedes. Tú puedes hacerlo, yo creo en ti. Estoy tan orgulloso de ti. No estás solo, estoy aquí para ti. No te rindas. Deja de fumar y vapear, por favor. Please. Sigue intentándolo. Vale la pena. Eres la más fuerte que conozco. Fuerte. Yo te admiro. Yo te admiro. Yo te admiro. Eres mi modelo a seguir. Deja de fumar y vapear hoy. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por nosotros.
Nuestros niños están mirando. Para obtener ayuda gratuita para dejar de fumar y vapear, llame a la línea de ayuda de Nevada al 1855 Déjelo Ya. Es el 1855 Déjelo Ya. 1855-335-3569. Por mí, por ti, por nosotros. Viva saludable.
My experience with tools dates back to when I was a child. It's a family business. Tools are passed down, tools are handed over. I have used every tool that you can think of. When I
Oh my gosh. A great way for these players to integrate themselves to the Las Vegas community on field, autographs, selfies, and more. You love to see it, Andrew Driver.
That's great to see these guys, after a great performance, be able to see the fans for the first time and soak up the atmosphere and maybe realize what it means to play for the Las Vegas Lights.
The first crowd without any sort of limits or restrictions since October 2019, and they responded. 7,268 at Cashman tonight. Full-time highlights presented by Finlay Toyota, and here was the opening goal, left there for Cal Jennings by Alvaro Quezada.
Great performance all night from Jennings. Good passing from Cavada. And again, he used his pace to get it round and a good finish.
Second goal of the year for Cal Jennings. And on the opposite side, on his way to a clean sheet, was Tomas Romero. Nearly a goal for Jennings. Well worked from the substitute Roberto Molina off the bench.
Yeah, as you see here, many of the chances came from long balls over the top, which is a bit disrespectful to Las Vegas because their normal play was great, and Duke did brilliant to finish there. Great composure and deserved second goal for Las Vegas.
A great celebration. Presence in mind to see the youngsters standing there over the advertising boards come over, give them a moment. Look how fired up the young guys are.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what sport's there for. And as a young man himself, recognizing that, and look at how happy the guys were. A great performance.
Might be wearing a jersey with number 19 on the back. And the next game on Friday night at Cashman. Look at these numbers, 21 shots to 5 for Las Vegas.
Yeah, you can't understate how dominant Las Vegas were. There was maybe a 10-minute spell in the end of the first half where Tacoma came into it a little bit, but other than that, Las Vegas, they were dominant in possession. Obviously, you can see the shots on target, shots off target. Maybe a little bit upset they didn't get more than the 2-goal win.
This is just a great scene at Cashman. These fans on the field, shirts optional, drums required, flags required as well, as we get to our man of the match. Just presented by Una Field of Power. It's Cal Jennings, his second goal of the year after a really sensational first half.
Great comfortable finish there, wasn't it? They showed all his qualities in that goal, everything he produced. He could have had 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. It was a really good performance, and he definitely deserves that man of the match.
We said it in the open, Andrew Driver. It's the best of the old and the new. The old is the crowd and the scene at Cashman, over 7,000, making this an electric atmosphere. The new is the affiliation with LAFC and the new head coach, Steve Cherundolo. The old and the new merge beautifully tonight.
I think you saw the players didn't let those fans down. They had a great performance. It was exciting to watch, and there was tricks. There was a lot of quality, and those guys must be really looking forward to what this team can produce for the rest of the year. Maybe this is the kickstart that Las Vegas needs.
Vegas stays home. They take on San Antonio next Friday night, 7:30 Pacific time kickoff at Cashman. I think the crowd might be even bigger 6 days from now.
I would like to think so. They definitely weren't disappointed tonight, and another opportunity for Las Vegas to kick on with the season, and hopefully they get a run of form together that can put themselves right back into contention.
Cal Jennings, his second goal of the year. Bryce Duke, his first goal of the year. It's a win in the return home from local kid Danny Masovsky on loan, and a great start to the 2021 home campaign for Las Vegas Lights FC. Back home on Friday against San Antonio. For Andrew Driver and our entire crew, I'm Matt Peterson saying so long from Cashman. Full-time Las Vegas Lights FC 2, Tacoma Defiance 0. USL veteran, last 2 seasons. USL veteran, last 2 seasons with Orange County. Good back heel here. A lot of white shirts. Here's Jennings. Jennings is in. It's an opening goal for Las Vegas Lights. USL veteran, last 2 seasons with Orange County. Good back heel here. A lot of white shirts. Here's Jennings. Jennings is in. It's an opening goal for Las Vegas Lights. Cal Jennings. Have not been there, but there's been moments in their games where the chance has been on, as they are here for Duke. Duke is in. Duke doubles the lead for Las Vegas. Bryce Duke, active all night. High fives and handshakes for the youngsters here at Cashman, and Vegas up 2 in the second half.
You didn't think he was going to miss, did you? I had full confidence. He's a very classy player, made a great run in behind. You see the ball over, it came off the Tacoma defender, that's why he's onside. And composure, he took his time and slotted it past the goalkeeper. Not much the keeper could do about it, but great confidence from Duke. And yeah, it's just great for Las Vegas. They've deserved that, and they deserve to be.
USL veteran, last 2 seasons with Orange County. Good back heel here. A lot of white shirts. Here's Jennings. Jennings is in.